It's a sandbox. It's a soapbox. It's bandbox.
Welcome back to another episode of a wrestling podcast with myself, Xanatos1138, my buddy Cass. Cass, take it away.
Welcome back to a wrestling podcast with your favorite Indie Don Lone Star Casanova, Mr. Must See TV, Chris Goddamn Magnus. And as you see, once again, we have our very special guest, MJ. Do your own little intro.
What's up? It's your boy once again here to represent the wrestling empire, the only empire, the greatest empire. And we are here because, it's been a great fucking week, hasn't it, boys?
Weekend of pay-per-views, as we've titled this episode, because, God, well, how many was it? 4?
It was quite a lot of wrestling this weekend.
Yep, because we had Night of Champions to start the weekend off on Saturday, and then we had a triple feature of GCW, NXT, and AEW Forbidden Door.
We also had Slammiversary, which was a little
shit.
bit, which got a little, yeah. No, if that's the best way to explain TNA, yeah, Slammiversary happened. I can't name you any other match that happened besides the main event where Dolph Ziggler or whatever the fuck his name, I don't know what it is anymore.
Nick Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth,
Yeah.
good God.
The wanted man.
He became TNA World Champion. Yep.
You know what's really sad, guys? I watched Slammiversary.
Like the whole show?
Yeah. It was on before Forbidden Door, and I was just like, I'll have some wrestling on in the back. And yeah, there was a bunch of matches on there. The Knockouts Championship changed hands, so now it's oof. No, because like in the beginning, they showed like a video pack. They were a tag team. It was an Asian lady and this white girl, and they were. I think the tag team was like Angel Warriors, maybe. And the white girl heel won, and she was like real like happy about it. It seemed like this was like her first singles gold in the in the company. Tag match. The Hardys, the Righteous, the Good Hands, and the System.
I don't know much about the Righteous, but I remember seeing them for the first time like a few months ago, whenever they came back, I guess. Maybe it was longer than that. And I really dug their entrance because it reminded me of the Wyatts. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I knew nothing else about them.
Dave, let me ask you a question. When you're bored, do you just think, a little torture would be nice right about now? And put yourself through Slammiversary in the big 2026.
I mean, this is kind of why I stopped watching everything except AEW, because wrestling has disappointed me for probably years now. Constantly. And it's mostly been WWE's fault. So I just, especially like I've said before, Brock Lesnar was the tip of the iceberg. Where I'm like, you know what? Fuck all of this. I'm not doing this anymore.
I will say, giving a good GCW rub was before TNA is the highlight of the podcast so far. The fact that we got GCW out first, which I love GCW. But that before TNA Slammiversary is really telling that TNA is not number 3 company in this fucking world, man.
The sad thing is, when I turned it on, I think it was already the tag match was happening. So I missed Ultimate X. So I probably missed what would have been the best card of the match of the card. You know what? I will say, Mike Santana and Nick Nemeth, they had a fucking match. Was it as good as anything that happened on Forbidden Door? Hey, they had a great match. They had a phenomenal match.
They sure did go out there and wrestle, didn't they? Did a wrestle, and I'm proud of them for doing a wrestle on a weekend of wrestling.
Dude, I'm so sorry. There's strobing I'm noticing, but I just got distracted by Jey Uso coming out. Like, what the fuck? And this is the first time I watched SmackDown, like in forever. I was like, let me see Sammy as champion, and then fucking Cody and Jey Uso came out. Like, what the fuck?
Y'all ready to yeet?
This is your warning shot. Bow.
My manager at work, every time I see him, not a hello, not a how you doing, not a how's your shift going, he walks up to me, full volume. It's your warning shot now, and then leaves.
That's only effective if you actually win shit.
Wait, hold on. He held the title for 22 whole days. He was a world champion 22 whole days. Actually, it might have been 30. I don't know. Was it 22 actually? I hope it was. I hope it was just for the joke.
That this is so mean because like my mom and I used to love Jey Uso. My mom probably still does love Jey Uso, but his both of the title reigns are the most here nigga damn title reigns that I've ever seen in my whole life.
The fact that he beat Braun Breaker to win the Intercontinental title, it really, really grinds my gears thinking
But that
back
match was
on it.
good though. That match was good.
It was fine. It was okay. It
for
was,
a Jey Uso match.
it was for a Jey Uso match. You know what? It was 5 stars for a Jey Uso match.
And you know what? While we're on the subject of WWE 5-star matches, I want to talk about probably only bright spot on WWE TV for probably in a while until tonight. Ray Phoenix defending his AAA Cruiserweight Championship against that motherfucker, Nathan Frazier. Holy hot damn. There was a point in the match where I said, oh shit. Because we all know when they put the cruiserweights in a WWE ring, it's the same opening spot. Side headlock takeover, head scissors, kick out, international drop down, boop, boop. They do a little flip, and then they look at each other, and then they have a regular wrestling match. When I saw those two just doing lucha libre and then doing that consistently, they didn't slow down at all. At all. And they gave it time, too. They made Nathan look like a star. They only further establishing Ray Phoenix as a top player, not in AAA, but in the whole WWE umbrella, as they should. He should be getting the same presentation and rub as his brother, if not more so, because I've always think Phoenix is better than Penta.
Every single Ray Phoenix match I've watched, like this is a fucking classic. This is so good. And he bounces on the ropes. He doesn't just he bounces and backflips and just effortlessly.
Ray really Phoenix. Cool it's good that they're actually like featuring cruiserweights again because people have been saying, "Hey, can we get some cruiserweight action back? Hey, can we bring the division back?" And doing that through the the AA banner, it's good because at least we're finally, yeah, you're using another company once again, but hey, at least we're seeing cruiserweights do a little wrestle. It's nice. We want divisions.
Please. You know what would also be nice? I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I kind of don't care. I saw a video that was from a creator, who I will not name because that's not fair. Because I think I already made a video about it on my TikTok. Anyway.
I think I know who you're going to go talk to.
There was a creator who said that the reason that the tag division and the women's division on SmackDown and on Raw, but I specifically on SmackDown since we're on that right now, is because nobody is happy with, anything. Nobody can enjoy anything. Everyone's so hypercritical. And I don't think that's the case, especially when you fired Motor City, DIY, The New Day, Where Are Los Garzas? You still haven't put the Lucha Bros together, like the Creeds, New Catch Republic.
That's an insane statement to even have because it's objectively wrong. Like we're not overly critical about the divisions. The divisions aren't getting booked.
The division no longer exists.
There's no tag teams. They fired all of them. Yes, we're making factual statements. They fired a lot of the tag teams. A lot of them are being broken up actively. Where's the women's division? You're not booking it correctly. You're not giving any time for your women on the shows, and the time you are giving them is 5-minute matches, or it's just you're putting it in bad positioning. Like if you want us to actually care about the division, and it goes the same for AEW, their women's division isn't booked the best. Half the time they only give 20 minutes for Collision and Dynamite, and we have called Tony Khan on that. And it's the same way. If you want us to care about a division, book it so we care.
My last straw was when they fired Alba Fire, Piper Niven, and what was the other one?
Wait,
Zoe Stark.
did they
Yeah, they're
actually
all
release
gone.
Piper?
They're
I
Wait,
thought
all
Piper was
gone.
Niven's
out on
gone?
injury.
Piper Niven got released on injury,
Hmm.
just like Ridge and
I didn't even
Zoe.
hear about Piper. Zoe got fired too?
Zoe,
Yes.
yes, Zoe I heard about, was not surprised really, but she didn't do much.
So Zoe Stark, Piper, you gave away Alba. Nigga, that's Kaylee Ray. You fired Kaylee. Oh, okay, my fault. I wasn't even.
I didn't even know when I found out about Kaylee Ray, like one of the one of the best NXT UK Women's Champions
One
around.
of the best.
I said, "Oh, y'all would," because whenever I was watching SmackDown with my mom, I was like, "Damn, Alba Fire super kicks need to be studied because them hoes are crisp HBK esque. They're beautiful, like the way she sells, like her comedic timing on the mic, like in the backstage segment. I thought the Secret Harvest was one of the funniest gimmicks on the goddamn face of the planet."
It was the best.
And even now, Chelsea is the queen of making the best out of a bad situation. The best. The flyers that she was handing out to the women's division. Also, speaking of the women's division, what the fuck is Jordan Grace? Where's my juggernaut?
Ask Triple knows he can answer that question.
Because Blake Monroe also debuted last week, just in case y'all didn't know.
Oh, I did.
Finally debuted on the main roster. And I'm terrified. I'm legitimately terrified because look at Julia. Look at Stephanie. Hell, I know. Look at what they did with Kyrie and Asuka in their later years.
I think
I'm
in Blake's
terrified.
case, in Blake's case, not to give anything to them, but I think she's been having visa issues, which is why they've been delaying.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
she was able to debut because they were out of the country.
Which I'm not gonna sit here and say that's not plausible because like Forbidden Door also suffered with that because what Hechicero, Klon, Mortos, like a lot of these guys were having visa issues as well. So this World Cup season is not making travel easy for wrestlers like around the whole like business. But the people who are here, I feel like should be stepping up and representing because we have failed influence on the main roster now. And I don't rock with them like that. When I was watching SmackDown with Liz, she said that they have no drip. And she's a fashion major. She has a fashion job. She says they have no drip. She said she wouldn't be caught dead in their fits. So it's like they don't have the right presentation on the main roster either. It was working for NXT, kinda. Honestly, not really. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. It wasn't. Fallon Henley and JC Jane were really pulling that group by the bootstraps. And now JC Jane is gone. Fallon Henley is now playing second fiddle to what's her name? Lacey Rain?
Lacey Lane, right?
Lacey Lane, something.
This is how I know
well-
I'm so out of the loop because as soon
No.
as you started talking about those, I was like, I don't know who we talking about.
That's the woman that went to. I think that name you're thinking of, the woman that went to AEW who used to be JC Jane or something, and she changed it slightly. I forget.
Wait, JC Jane went to AEW?
Not JC Jane. The girls from Life at the Party. The black girl with the braids.
Mm-hmm. Always in Damian Priest's videos. I don't remember what her name is.
Oh, my brain is not working today.
I don't know. Like, I'm usually good with the names, but I know too many promotions because apparently when you said I was the Fed nigga earlier, I really took that to heart. That hurt me. That hurt me.
Well, you're
That
the
hurt
one
me to
who
the core.
you're the one who mainly talks about the Fed. I mean, if we're classifying like of the three of us, I'm the clear New Japan guy. You're the Fed guy, and then Dave's the AEW guy. He knows most AEW stuff.
Caden Carter and Katana Chance.
Okay, yeah.
Were those the tag team champions at one point?
Yes, they were NXT Tag Team Champions.
That's what I was thinking of.
Caden Carter is the one who's now currently in AEW with Crew. Is she with Crew? Well, Crew's not a thing anymore, so Not with anybody that I know of. Because Isla Dawn is with GYV, and that's great. They're on Ring of Honor. They're doing stuff.
I didn't know Isla Dawn was in a Ring of Honor.
Been there for a grip.
That's crazy.
She's been released.
That's crazy. I gotta watch Ring of Honor
Yeah.
more.
It's great. We got Lee Moriarty. Well, I don't know if we got that anymore now that he's going to be probably on AEW a lot.
Did he just get? Oh yeah, he probably getting called up soon, or like called up. But that's the only way I can think of Ring of Honor. Basically, it's kind of like AEW's NXT now. Basically,
You're not wrong, and that makes me sad.
it's still
And
good. It's not bad.
see, I need to watch more Ring of Honor because the only one I know from Ring of Honor definitively is Athena, because she's just hits both.
I know Athena. I know Leo Rush. I know the Swirl. I can give it. I can give it to Shane Taylor Productions
Promotions.
promotion. I keep saying productions for some reason.
Every time I hear STP, though, I'm like, it sounds like STD. Stop that.
I love those guys. I love them so much. I'm so glad they're getting a lot more show on AEW television because I've been in their DMs so much. I feel like I'm an unofficial member of STP at this point because I'm like, hey, when y'all coming to San Antonio? When y'all go show up on, AEW? I got some feuds for y'all if y'all want.
You're going to
Like,
accidentally become their manager.
hey,
Internet personality.
Shane Taylor, hit me up, bro. All the gimmicks and jokes that the infantry got, I'll fit right in. I don't take bumps too. Hey, bro, it's fine. It's fine. I'm here for it. I'm black. I'm proud of that. You know.
Doing a Viking theme for what the hell? I don't know. I got distracted again. I think it's a SummerSlam logo.
Oh yeah. Speaking of SummerSlam. Oh my god.
Can we talk about how Obafemi is the king of nothing, a king with no land, a title with no fucking royalty, my nigga. Hold on, right quick. I got a rant. What the fuck, Triple H? I hate you, bitch. I hope we hang you by your fucking eyelids. What the fuck was the point of King of the Ring then? If this nigga was gonna be king of shit all. Fuck it. The title, we're just gonna save it. We're gonna save it. Ooh, it's the good things come to those who wait. Fuck you and your bald-headed ass.
I
Not
just
even
want
a
to point
crown.
out that Michael Cole said basically this is exactly what I'm just paraphrasing, but it's basically what he said. Go watch the episode. But even though we're doing Brock Oba at Hell in a Cell for SummerSlam, that doesn't mean he still doesn't have the title opportunity. He still has the shot. Don't say he doesn't, Corey Graves. I didn't, Michael. But hey, don't think it. He can still use that title shot opportunity anytime he wants, anytime at all. But at SummerSlam, definitively at SummerSlam, it will be Hell in a Cell, sex pedophile versus the ruler, the conqueror, the man backed by destiny, the mountain you cannot climb, the man who is wasting his fucking time with this aging piece of shit that is the reason a majority of people don't watch your fucking show anymore.
I can't stand this nigga with every fiber in my fucking being. Cause then he makes Michael Cole, a man who looks like he's lost his soul like 10 years ago, mind you, who talks like he could give a fuck about the shit he's watching. And you can tell he's lost the light in his eyes, has to go out there and defend this nigga's stupid fucking choice and say, hey guys, it's smart. He can use it at any time he wants. He's still the ruler. He's still great. He's still the mountain. This nigga wants to climb a mountain and climb the fucking mountain. Stop fucking with Sex Pest. Stay away from the weirdo.
Have you seen behind the scenes Michael Cole, like stuff that he says backstage?
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny because you can clearly tell Michael Cole on TV is the yes man, but behind the scene he's like, get the fuck away from me. Like, let me go. Let me just do my. It's giving. I'm just waiting to get tenured.
like
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
way back when he was commentating with Taz. I saw this recently where he's like, "What? We're just going to recycle the same storylines in 6 months anyway."
I saw that on Twitter the other day, and I just went, "Oh my god!" I love Michael Cole because as much as you can tell he has to do this, like he doesn't want to. He's so real, and he's like he is the wrestling fan that we all want him to be. He gives a fuck, but he can't say shit about it.
Could you imagine Michael Cole and Excalibur on AEW Dynamite? How fucking hilarious that would be.
Oh my god!
Unfiltered Michael Cole too.
Oh my god, unfiltered Michael. No, put prime Michael Cole and now Excalibur on the mic with younger JR. Oh, it's gonna be really. Actually, fuck no! Don't put JR in there. We need Taz's unfiltered ass too. Oh my god, we need.
But I digress.
Sadly, this man will sit there and watch 5-minute matches of very recycled wrestling
And call everybody the wrong name.
He called both Usos Uso forever because they dressed the same.
So how
He
about
called
that?
Bianca Monica one day.
How about that AEW guys?
Hey man, you know what? The one thing that I'll say about Night of Champions is that Seth Rollins is still undefeated in that blood money country. And that's it.
I'm glad
he
I skipped it.
He can go fuck off in his Cybertruck then, I guess. I don't know.
Hey man, EO won.
Against the champion. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
And it wasn't even clean because she got cursed before the match.
Did anybody want to comment on that? Anybody want to say, Dave, you want to say anything about that?
Oh, I saw the result of EO winning and went, cool. I had I completely forgot all of those other things and went, wow, that's not as good. Fuck.
So okay, I made a video on Night of Champions, like the first video on WWE I think I've made in quite a while. I gave praise. I thought it was. I mean, I didn't watch the matches. I was happy with the highlights of what I saw. I mean, it seemed like a fairly decent Jey Uso match, and that's giving high praise enough. I mean, all the other matches were fine. Like, fine being every result happened that needed to happen. I've given enough for what's his name, because Oba. It's just gonna happen how it's gonna happen.
Ricky and Trick had a good match.
That was a good highlight. I saw that and I was happy that they had a good match and that the crowd took it well. That's what I was very happy about. Like, everybody was fine with the match.
I have to say this because I am the celebrity hate nigga. I do. I have to give Little Yachty his flowers. He did exactly what he needed to. He did his little gimmick, got out the way so they could have the match, and then did a little gimmick afterwards. He even hit a little people's elbow. And I was like, oh, that's cute.
I'm not a fan of celebrities in wrestling. I've said this before. I think celebrities in wrestling is annoying. It takes away from the wrestling aspect itself.
What about Mr. T?
Again, it takes away from the wrestling aspect itself when you throw niggas out there who are just doing it for the fun. I will give, there have been quite a few celebrities who have done it well. Floyd, Bad Bunny, that one dude who wrestled in that AEW, that Ring of Honor death match that happened a little while ago. It happened at a Ring of Honor show. I don't remember the celebrity.
Paul Walter Hausen?
I will give him that. He had a
That's
solid,
not an actor. That's a wrestler.
I swear to God, I thought he was an actor. I swear to God.
He is.
Okay.
But he's wrestled enough and as too well. Paul Walter Hauser is a wrestler.
No, but
that's period.
No. That was what I was saying though. When I first saw that no. Because like as of now, as like I get that as now because where he's been. But like when he first started, because I always will be like, why is a celebrity in a match? But when I saw that match and I watched that, I went, oh, okay. I will give him no hate. Same thing for Bad Bunny.
Go crazy.
Same for a lot of these. Like there's a certain amount of celebrities have been in wrestling, and I went, okay, you did good. I wouldn't mind seeing you again every now and then. Not now.
The era of guest GMs on Raw where they were all celebrities most of the time was good, but then like everything WWE, they fucked it up and they made it a computer.
Remember when
Like,
George Bush was there?
no,
Huh?
I don't remember that.
Oh, was it not? Was it not Bush?
George Bush
Hold
was
on.
there?
I know there was a. I know there was a. Because there was Raw. It was Raw the show, right? That was the one that did the guest GMs.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it was a president at some point.
They had Richard Nixon on Raw.
Or maybe
NWO.
I'm tripping. Maybe that's just an edit I saw of.
You said for a second, I thought you were dead ass serious. George Bush was on Raw. I thought I missed something.
No, I think I was tweaking. Okay, no. The internet
He
is a
might have
scary
been
place.
around
Don't believe
9/11,
everything you see.
but like on the screen.
Maybe. Anyway, enough talking about this terrible fucking company. Let's talk about Forbidden Door.
Yes.
Because we actually got a little bit of extra sauce like 20 minutes before the show started. We got an extra buy-in match with Daniel Garcia and motherfucking Drilla Maloney.
Having knowing nothing about Drilla Maloney, I looked at that match going, wow, this is really fucking cool.
As a New Japan guy, it's just good to see Drilla getting that love, getting that nudge, especially seeing him not only show up at the buy-in shockingly, but shockingly show up on Collision and representing Unbound Company. Because I just love to see him
With Shingo, which is like, hey man, I was telling MJ before the podcast, I very much think, and I could be wrong, but I've been right about everything so far. Jay White's back. Oops, spoiler. But we'll talk about that more in depth later. But Roosh was wearing red on Collision, red and black, which, if you know ball like I know ball, that's Los Ingobernables colors. And they even talked about it on commentary. They was like, he's in some different bit of gear. Not very much a Toto Blanco. And then somebody was like, oh, it don't matter what color he's in. He's going to still beat your ass. I'm like, no. Let's talk about this because we got to remember, who else was in that group? Or even though it wasn't maybe not at the same time.
Oh, just some wrestlers like Shingo Takagi, just some wrestlers like Tetsuya Naito, just some wrestlers like, who else that's in AEW? Andrade, the GOAT, the God, the Equator, the Sun, the Holy Emperor. Who else? Oh, just people who are currently in the company who could, and AEW, like we said, we talked about this before the pod, who we could build a faction around former members, and that shit could be peak. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, LFI is around. Dralistico, Sammy Guevara, the Beast Mortos. We got something there. And hey, all I'm saying is, if the clone that Danhausen is making on SmackDown and Raw doesn't end up being Hiroshi Tanahashi, which I'm praying it's not. I'm praying to God it's not.
Wait, is that what's happening?
Hoping it. I don't know. Yeah, Danhausen has like a clone machine, and there's a body covered in like a drape. And every time someone tries to like lift it up, Danhausen's like, "Hey, don't touch that." So I have a very creative mind. But the correct answer, the best answer is, and again, total fucking nonsense and copium, is that when he unveils the clone, it's Johnny Wrestling.
He's just lying there.
No, yeah, but like he like gets up, he's like, oh, I'm back. What the fuck? Oh, that's Ray Phoenix. I was like, who the fuck is this?
I was about to say it does seem like you're getting
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? Glad I'm not epileptic. Jeez Louise. But yes, we got a great buy-in round. I don't know how we got off track that far, but Drilla Maloney did pin that pencil-necked asshole, Daniel Garcia. I got real beef with him. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler, but um, and it's strictly kayfabe. It's strictly kayfabe. But he's a little goofball. He's a little dork. Him and Wheeler. Oh, I hate them niggas. Ooh, especially when I don't know why Danny does this all the time, but when he gets that black scent, when he's really like feeling himself and starts code switching, I despise it. I despise it because nobody hears it, and by nobody I mean nobody.
Hold on. Where is Daniel Garcia from? Because I'm about to
He's
explain the
from like
black
Long
set.
Island.
Where is he
He's
from?
from New York.
Buffalo, New York? Nah, my nigga. Nah, my nigga. Nah, we're not letting that slide.
We outside with it. We outside. Will. What you talking about? I was like, hey, nigga, calm down, Danny.
There was one exchange a few weeks ago where Danny just repeated what Mox said. Yeah, do that, and like he's like goading, I think, Osprey, and Mox looks at him and smacks him in the arm, like the fuck.
Do that. Do that.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
um, uh,
You're making
buy-in
Sammy
matches.
smack a water bottle a bit. Sorry.
We're never gonna get through this card.
No, yes, we are. I promise you we are. Because then
Oh my
after that,
God.
I don't know if it was directly after that, but then we had a women's tag match, Divine Dominion defending against Olympia and Thunder Rosa, who I always have to say this. I have met. We had a little thing at this all women's Texas indie show. She didn't wrestle because she was a heel at the time, but she did interfere in the match. And she got up in my face. I was like, God, it was fun. It was my first interaction with a wrestler. Thunder Rosa is super fucking cool. And I love seeing her wrestle. And I don't think I've ever seen Olympia before, but god damn, is that a fucking unit? That is a strong lady. Oh my gosh. And she showed out for sure. I think that might have been the hardest I've seen Divine Dominion try to win, which I'm liking. They're giving depth to the title reign.
They're having each match. It seems that they have a defense. They have to fight harder and harder for those belts. And I like that they're building the fact that they have to. Why did Sammy just smack a water bottle? Anyway, my fault.
That's what I was,
Oh, that's the bit. That's the bit.
I don't watch Smack. God damn it, Johnny, get the fuck up! It's been months.
yeah, you're a little. I just saw that. Now I think this is Ray Phoenix strobing right now.
Jeez, we're all so we're all a little behind. Got you.
Yeah, Phoenix just hit a springboard cutter, well, lethal injection. That's what that fucking move. I'm not calling it anything else. It's on my screen. But I'm really liking this title reign for Divine Dominion. One, because I didn't know that Lena Cross is like 30 and fucking Megan Bayne is 28.
A lot of
Like, these women are not even 30 yet. This is insane. Or like 30 or about to be. This is insane.
I saw a TikToker the other day who is also a mutual, Ted the toy collector. I saw a video of his the other
Yes.
day where he talked about how AEW's greatest strength is that a lot of their wrestlers are under the age of 30, and I totally agree with that. And I love the fact that a lot of younger wrestlers are getting more shine in AEW, and we are pushing a lot more. While we are still pushing people who are like above 30, but we're still actively pushing top guys who are going to be the next generation of these stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you have like someone like Kenny Omega, who's probably only got a few years left, maybe. Like, just these older wrestlers, when they leave, it's not gonna make a difference because there's gonna be talent they're actually building to take their place.
Like Kyle Fletcher,
Yes,
who is
Like
built
Kevin
up.
Knight.
Like MJF. Well, MJF's been a champion, but like, yeah, we basically like we have those like Will Ospreay. He's going to become a AEW World Champion very soon. Please God, let him be an AEW World Champion soon.
this is one of those times where like I can predict the booking and I don't care because I want him to be champion at Wembley.
There's no if he doesn't win, I think Wembley might genuinely burn London down.
That'll just be more fuel
Yeah.
for the Tony Robbins protest.
Would you guys rather have him face MJF or Kenny Omega?
Kenny Omega.
Hey, okay. Now this is where the part where MJ and I are gonna have to just decide how good of friends we are. I could go either way. Don't get me wrong. I think it would be way better for everyone involved for it to be Kenny and fucking Will at Wembley Stadium for the title. However, I got into AEW when Will was the international champion. I think that was the first match, Will Ospreay AEW match I ever saw. Was that Casino Battle Royale where he won the title. And Max was the world champion, and they had that fucking killer fucking match. Later on, where Max had the United States Championship. That's one of my favorite matches ever. And that was on free fucking TV. So I think that it would be fucking great for the Billy Goat to be the one to dethrone the devil. I think that's just poetic.
See,
But I can see the Kenny Ospreay. That would be awesome.
I blame the shitty stipulation for like wanting this more, but I want Kenny to beat MJF on Wednesday because I fucking hate that stipulation with a passion. And having him be champion at least one more time and then losing it at Wembley would not mean like it wouldn't deter either of them.
You guys are also missing the secret third option that could be injected into Wembley. It could be a DQ and we get a triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Max finally getting caught for cheating and we get a triple threat at Wembley. Would it be as impactful as a one-on-one match for either MJF or Kenny Omega? Who's to say? But
I think that they do multi-man matches incredibly well. Like I was skeptical about some four-way that happened recently, and it was one of the best matches on the card.
Oh, was it the one where Max got the title back?
Yes. Yeah.
The one with Swerve, Max, Joe, and Hangman?
Yes.
Yeah, that should have no business being that fucking good.
And that's what I'm saying. We don't really have many triple threat or fatal four-way world title matches in AEW, but to put MJF, Kenny Omega, and Ospreay into that, it's hard not to say that would like a match of the year contender right there.
That would be AEW's WrestleMania 30 moment.
And Ospreay definitively pinning MJF, even if Kenny Omega doesn't get the title, it would be a solid way to move Wembley. Like it would still Ospreay winning no matter what. Like it's going to happen, but we just got to think like this. We're thinking big business.
We gotta, hey man, I'm thinking crazy style. Fuck pinning one or the other. Ospreay stacks them up Roman Reigns style, pins them both. Who gives a shit? We're saying that Ospreay's the best wrestler in the world now? That Will Ospreay, the Billy Goat, the aerial assassin, the Commonwealth Kingpin, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, going all the way back. That he's definitively the AEW world champion, best motherfucker in the world. Have him stack them up and pin both of them. Who gives a shit? If we're just making dreams come true.
You might cause some arguments on Twitter, but hey, you know what? I'd be down for the chaos. I'd be down for the chaos. I'd love to see how many arguments that would cause. Twitter might burn down.
It's already burning down because you have idiots after the Owen being like, ugh, Ospreay, you shouldn't be the main event because you're the best wrestler in the world. First of all,
isn't that the point of the main event?
Roman Reigns isn't even the best wrestler in the Shield or in the company or his own family. How many WrestleMania main events he got? Oh yeah, I'm speaking out the neck this episode.
30. Hold on, 31.
He's got like 8 or 9 or something.
I'm trying to count now that I think about it.
It's 11. I think it's 11.
Damn, he's had 11 mediocre main events.
That's what I'm. Not to mention.
Okay, 9
matches with Seth Rollins.
9. I'll give it 9. He's had at least 2 good main events. I'll give it 9.
Hey, and who were in 2 of those main events with him?
One was Cody. One was a Shield member. a 50-year-old Rock. I'm sorry, not 50. He's not 50. He's like 40. Wait, is he 50? I don't know how old The Rock is.
Yes.
He's
Old.
50 something. Yeah.
God damn. Why? How the fuck does he still have muscles at that age?
Oh, I think he trimmed down recently. Like he got
He
rid of
did
it
trim
all.
down significantly for a role, like a lot, like sickly so.
Interesting.
The damn shame. What else happened in the buy-in? I completely forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. The rest of
Uh,
the card was so much cooler.
I can't tell you what the last match of the buy-in was. I swear I watched it though.
I did too,
What was the
but
fucking buy-in? Am I? I swear, because they announced it, but I watched it right before the show started.
because I know it was Drilla and Danny, and then the tag match. Oh, Sky Blue versus Micah.
That's why I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a match where I went and got my laundry because I was like, there's no way they're gonna have a startup girl win um this match because it's not how things work. Oh, how wrong was I?
I didn't watch this match either. I'm not gonna lie, because I was also like, I think I was half watching it, or at least I was like half paying attention, because I really don't remember. Like, I remember setting up. I think that's what was happening. Either way, uh, hey man, I'm just glad we got 3 good buy-in matches. And again, they're again. I'm still AEW is giving more on a card that you're paying $40 for than a 5-match PPV that you're paying what you have to get an ESPN and then buy the thing, or is it $30 a month? I don't know how it is.
It's just the 30. It's the 39.9 a month or 20, whatever how much it is, and then you have the paper like PLE. It's I don't think you have to do the extra step.
Which there's other options like my AEW or paying this 40 for a pretty balls to the wall pay-per-view.
I mean, even if you have HBO Max, they give you like a $10 discount.
Same thing with Amazon. I think there's something there too.
Yeah, they give you options to watch this shit, and you're getting more bang for your buck. Like the overall. Sorry, my eyes just rolled in the back of my head because they just fixed the SummerSlam logo, and it's like, all right, whatever. But the consensus is this was too long. This was too much wrestling. I'm too full, and it's like, oh. My lobster's too buttery. My steak's too juicy. Where?
My
I got
Caesar
several
salad's
match of the
too
year
fresh.
contenders. Oh, I got 3 main events where the women's match was honestly the match of the night, probably.
The match of the night, but we're not there yet. I'm gonna keep it in for now.
You know,
Because go ahead,
just
Dave.
the structure of it and the way you can get it from multiple different places and the replays available immediately. Someone like me who just kind of moved where I watch wrestling, so it's like I got a comfy chair now. I keep falling asleep in that comfy chair. So I'm watching the wrestling and I pass out. I go, what the fuck just happened? And I had to watch like the last 2 or 3 matches at work the next day because I'm like, I fell asleep. I don't remember half of this. But be that as it may, it's a lot easier to consume it that way.
Because it's there and you don't have to pay for ESPN. Because why? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, no.
We're not.
We open with a tag match, which I think has become AEW staple. Opening up with a good multi-man tag match, get the crowd hype. And honestly, you could not pick a better group of niggas.
It's this. Oh man,
Oof.
how can you describe this match without going, graps?
Well, first you have to let people know who's in the match. Obviously, you have the Young Bucks, arguably the greatest tag team of all time.
I won't argue with that at all.
And then you have El Sky Team, who is comprised of a 23-year-old Máscara Dorada, who is becoming one of the most popular and over luchadors, not only in CMLL, but in AEW as well. Any objections to that?
No, he's ever since what, like last year when he like started really getting hype. I've been keeping up with him in CMLL and AEW. I've been giving him his praise every single time he comes on my screen for his acrobatics, his lucha libre style, which it feels like he makes his style of its own with the way he just moves so goddamn fast,
Effortlessly, quick.
when he showed up during New Japan's, what is it, Wrestle Dynasty, I believe it was last year, if I remember correctly. It was just seeing him on my screen, seeing him do a multi-man. Like every time I see him, I'm always going, oh, I am fucking impressed. And then not even just that, but next to him, oh, who's his tag team partner? Oh, I don't know. Just one of the greatest fucking luchadors to ever do it, Mystico. You know, the guy who walks in and immediately, you don't feel that aura? That just oh,
Que te sienta.
just because AEW loves its multi-mans. Who we have another tag team in this match. Who else but a man we already sung his praise, Shingo fucking Takagi. And who's his tag team partner? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Just maybe you don't know him, but you know his name is Titan, my nigga. That a very strong staple in the junior heavyweight division of New Japan.
You goddamn right. That Best of the Super Junior run was the first time I saw him, and I said, "Oh, you and Valiente Junior, y'all some demons. Y'all some real fucking shooters. I need to see more of y'all." And he showed the fuck out. Oh, I thought they were gonna win. Ooh, I wanted them to win so bad.
Unfortunately, this is the AEW show.
And the Bucks are on their redemption arc bullshit. Oh god, they're winning the belts of redemption. I didn't even think about that.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Because then we can get, and hey, this is gonna sound even crazier. We can have the Guns beat the Bucks.
Ooh, hold on. Guns up? All right, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Hold on. All right. Dave, how did you feel about this match, man? What was your take on the whole opening?
That was a strong opening. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy watching the Young Bucks. Like, I don't know much about the other tag teams. I know watching the Luchadors, like I've seen them both before. It was a really solid match, and I mean, I don't know. I might like the Young Bucks better than you guys. I'm not sure.
I don't get me wrong. I feel like every wrestling fan, because I've seen it, goes through that phase of hating the Bucks and then being like, "Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, my bad, my bad." But I can't deny that they're so fucking fun to watch. The fact that there's so many little spots in there that I know were their ideas, like Shingo not being able to get put down unless it was five fucking super kicks all at once. He was like, "Yeah, that's the Rampage Dragon. You got to make sure that you do cool shit like that with him to make sure niggas know he's like that."
I love the fact that Shingo was the bruiser of this match. Every time people tried to take him down, he refused. Like every time they tried to lariat him, they were like, he looked at them so disgusted when they tried to when the smaller junior heavyweight tried to like lariat him, he went, bitch, and gave him the hardest lariat I think I've seen on PPV in quite a while. God damn, I love Shingo Takagi. Cause he was in a match with junior heavyweights, basically. Sure, the Bucks are heavyweights, kind of, but like they're under 220. Those men aren't. Those men don't carry all that mass. That's Shingo Takagi,
He broke Osprey's neck.
a man who put Osprey through a Japanese table with a Last of the Dragon.
You didn't say all that.
Oh my God, we have to watch that match, man.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's oh man. But that was the opener. That was the opening match. Isn't that fucking insane?
Just a light steak salad to hold off my appetite for the next buttery lobster of the card.
Which was that Shooter?
No, I believe was that the second match? I thought the second match was Kenny versus. I thought we
You're right. It was.
because I remember being damn, we're doing this shit that early. Kenny versus Zack Sabre Jr. was our second match of the night. Like I said, too many goddamn meals on this card. Why are you niggas feeding me so much?
I remember the moment in that match where I had to like lock in on a level that I didn't think that I had to. It was when Zach did like the flying arm bar, like that, like felt like he spun the whole way around before he hit the fucking mat. I said, "Oh, y'all niggas are y'all. Oh, this is a pay per view. I forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I've never seen a Zack Sabre Jr. pay per view match. I apologize. Didn't know you're gangster. The him catching him out that fucking air with the Zack driver. Oh my god, getting out of the one winged angel into a fucking nigga. That's the technical wizard.
Describing Zack Sabre Jr. to people, like I've described Zack Sabre Jr. versus Osprey matches as an octopus versus an eagle. And because Zack Sabre Jr. is an octopus, no matter what you do, he will turn everything around. They described his style because he studied the lucha libre submission style. He studied he studied the Yave style. He studied every single technical style he possibly could, and that's why even Danielson has said he's the best technical wrestler in the world. And that's Danielson saying that. And I can't argue with that. He is the best technical wrestler in the world. I've been watching Zach for years, and every time he comes on my screen, he like, you think something so simple couldn't be as shocking as it is, but making Kenny Omega look like he is a young boy for a second with moves that I can't even fucking describe if you told me to write them down. A fucking flying armbar, going from a one-winged angel seating position to, hey, let me get that shoulder right quick. Nah, nigga, let me get that arm right quick. Nah, my nigga, let me get that leg right quick. Leave him alone. Leave Kenny alone. And then Kenny having to go to that dark place of, all right, I don't like throwing these knees at niggas' heads, but I'm going to hit the fuck out of the back of Ken. And people have talked about Zach's selling before. Get off that nigga dick. He do it so realistically. If you got hit in the back of the head, you going to sit there and look like you just got hit in the back of the head.
I hear people don't like when his yelling is audible. It's like, why?
Why? For what?
Do you not want the wrestler to sell? Because y'all always talk about Will. Y'all always got so much shit to say about my aerial assassin. About, oh, he doesn't know how to sell. He sells everything. Nah, 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 nah.
But we'll get to that.
You'll get to that. You'll get to that. This is the episode where we have differences of opinions, but I think they're gonna be. I'm gonna be nice enough to where it's like, okay, I see what he's saying. He's still green. This is still, but hey. I love this match. This is one of the few times where I was voting against Kenny. I needed Zack Sabre Jr. to get that fucking pin only because I need niggas to recognize. The Japanese fans and the New Japan fans, they get it. They get it. But whenever I see my cool guys from Japan or Mexico come over to America, you guys are like, too many flips. He's boring. What's this technical wrestling?
What's this technical wrestling? Why are they? He's hitting him too hard. He's shooting on him, brother.
Don't you like fun?
And it's so funny because Zach hates pins. He despises pinfalls. And anytime he goes for a pinfall in a match, he's getting desperate. And the fact that he had to go for it's not called, is it called the Gato clutch? Is that something else? I can't remember if that's one's called the Gato clutch or for something else.
Oh, I know it's like the
fuck.
It's castle something. The European clutch.
European clutch. When he does the European clutch and he goes back, he's only done it so many times in one day. But when he does, oh man, I was hoping right there. I genuinely almost jumped out of my fucking seat. I thought he had the match. I thought it was over because he only uses it when after a while when his opponent's getting a little too much energy and he's like, all right, let's shut this shit down, slow it down a little bit. And Zach hates pinfalls, but it's so good to see like Kenny had to like fight really hard to beat Zach. Like the match went for a long ass time.
Oof. I'm just thinking about that match. Just thinking about when I'm going to see Zach in America again. Not for a while because he gave me this goddamn G1.
And probably recovering after said G1.
Yeah. And then we still don't we don't let up. We don't let up after this match. Because then we have some bullshit, some real telenovela shit. I wanted, I hey man, I want Bandito to win every belt ever, all of them. But MJ, you brought something up to me that I didn't think about. But
So
sorry, I just looked at what was happening on SmackDown.
Oh
It's a fucking number one contenders match: Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
my god.
ew.
I hope Cody gets pinned.
Oh my god. What was I saying? I stated this on the video on my review of Forbidden Door a couple days ago. People were upset because I didn't talk much about the Mox and Bandito match because there were a lot, like, it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a terrible match. It was a good match. But people were upset I said just good because it was just good. There have been better matches between both men. Both men have had better matches on PPV. And the fact that this match wasn't, like, it was great wrestling. It's just we have so much more on this card that fed us. This was like the bread in this fucking platter. Like, of this meal, this is the bread or soda. Like, it's still there to fill. It's just wasn't everything is status quo. Bandito is still Ring of Honor champion. Mox is still Continental champion. Both men are gonna go back to doing what they're doing, which is killing shit. And it really didn't have that much impact because, again, this wasn't supposed to be the match that was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be Callum versus Mox. Now, would that have changed the dynamic of this entire pay-per-view? Probably. Yes. Yes. But,
Because then Yota Tsuji would have showed up during this match.
and like I said, this match was status quo. Everything happened. It went on. It was an okay match. That's why I had no big opinion on it. I thought it was fine. It went. It was great. It was good. Bandito bleeding was wearing white and bleeding was it was pretty telling.
Was this the first time he's bled, at least in AEW?
No, he's had a Ring of Honor match where he's definitely bled some, and I'm pretty sure he's also had he's had his mask ripped before.
Yeah, because I've seen Bandito bleed before in a match. It might have been his match with Max.
It is really interesting to see luchadors bleed, though. I always love seeing luchadors bleed.
I just get like secondhand uncomfortable when I'm like, oh, the blood's coming to your face. Get out.
Oh, we'll talk about blood later when we get to this fucking match. This is one of those times where I disagree with MJ because I had so much fun with this match. Because I think John Mox is just a fun person to hate. There was a point in this time where this match I was like, okay, we're gonna have a match. Fuck, it's John Moxley, the pile driver on the steel steps. I said, okay, I see the kind of match we're having. Bandito's gonna fight from underneath, and that's okay because he's good at that. He's phenomenal at that, and he always makes the crowd believe him. And they were in fucking California.
Damn it! I wish I went to the fucking show.
Even on the Dynamite or Collision, whichever one Mystico, it was the Collision because he came out with Bandito and Speedball. You had these two guys in the front row with Mexico World Cup jerseys screaming their hearts out to Mystico's theme, and I'm like, yeah. I don't want luchadors to lose. I don't think it's fair.
See, I'm the opposite in the way that I don't think I could ever hate John Moxley. Like even as a heel, I just love his wrestling. I love also the fact that outside of the storyline, he's in a spot right now that he loves to be in. He's away from WWE. He was vocal about it at the time, like, why are you making me walk away from all this money? I hate this shit. Can we just do one good storyline? And then to be in AEW and have full control over what he's doing and being able to be around his wife all the time, it's just like all of that it comes together nicely for Moxley, and I'm happy about it.
It's good to see Mox's mental health be better for sure, because at one point he was depressed. He wasn't doing well. he wasn't having a great time, and now he's doing much better because he's been vocal about it, like in his book, like his alcoholism and like how he was in the past with like substance abuse. I'm glad he's doing better. I'm never gonna hate on Mox the person. Mox the character is a dickhead. He's still the best Shield member. I'm gonna actively keep saying he's the best member of the Shield. I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying this for years. And I'm like I said, like don't get me wrong, I still love this match. I'm not saying this match was bad. It was good. Like, but it like I said, status quo happened. It was a good match. It was good to see the luchadors bleed, and it was just good to see Mox be a dickhead, even though he gave respect in the end. So he's the best tweener in the business. He's the best tweener in the business.
He is.
What would have made it more interesting, and I was expecting Death Riders to stay out there. I don't think they did, right? They went to the back. Or were they out there?
I think they went to the back that match.
Yeah, they went out there for that match.
Well, because Brody keeps coming out, fist bumping him and leaving. It's like, why don't you just have people at ringside? Do more
because
shit
in the
around
Continental Classic, everyone is. I mean, the Continental match, everyone's banned from ringside.
So it was okay. That was my other question. Was it actually a Continental match? So that makes sense then.
Yeah.
That match didn't feel 20 minutes though. That match felt like it was going way longer than 20.
Yeah, I feel like they just did a lot of. I hate this show. They just did a lot of shit, and within the time that they were given, which probably made it feel longer. Which I'm like, that's Mox for you. He can make a match feel like an hour, but like it'll be like 10 minutes. This is what you do with the time you got.
You said I hate this show, and I look up to see Trick Williams and fucking Carmelo Hayes in a promo.
No, I'm looking at the War Raiders and Wepa up over a table full of hot dogs.
Is that what the tag team division has been made? A hot dog commercial? Is that what we're...
It's not even a commercial. I think it's just because it's 4th of July.
Oh yeah, they got to do the whole barbecue bit.
Oh my god, we're doing another fucking barbecue bit. Okay. We got to do our tropes. We got to hit that. Got to hit that.
Got to do the.
Oh great! Up next is Obafemi and fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn my TV off. I can't look at his face. I'm gonna switch the channel when that happens.
I don't even know if it's gonna be them or it's gonna do what they did for Rollins and Roman and just a video package. Oh, it's a video package.
In like 20 years, anytime I discuss the sex pest, I'm just gonna have to like I'm just gonna put like a bunch of like blurring on all the names and faces.
What the fuck is this Glee font? Okay, anyway, back to Forbidden Door. I got real life mad. What's the next match? What's the next fucking match in the car?
What was the next match? I don't remember.
Or was it
Starlight
Kid
it was
and Tekla?
Shooter and Pac because Starlight Kid and Tekla was after.
Cool. Love that. Hey, man. People getting to see Shota Umino in America. I know that's not your guy. I love him. I love the Roughneck. He's so cool. He's such a cutie patootie. You can't say he's not.
And I hate to fucking say it. The man is hot. But not only this, because Chris has been on my fucking ass about this for the last fucking few days. I hate to say it. God damn you, Shooter. It was a really good match, you bastard. Pac, yes! You had to go out there and actually hoop with this nigga. I was over here watching and I went, hold on, is this nigga a good wrestler? No. I was trying to hate so bad. I was like, man, that drop kick wasn't even that cool. Man, this nigga not even selling that good. Man, hold on, nigga, this match kind of fire. I was trying to hate, but everything in me just said, damn, Shooter was good. Pac was great. They had a solid match. I couldn't hate on it. It was one of the best matches on the card. I hate to say it. It was hard to hate on it. And you know what? You can have your little smile, Chris. Fuck you. You bastard. Fucking love Shota Umino, man.
I knew it. When the moment when he took those 2 suplexes and he got up, and the second one he said, oh shit. I said, nah, this should mean something to me, man.
I couldn't hate. At that point, I was just like, oh, this nigga's a good wrestler. I was hating. He's solid.
Always has been.
God damn it.
And I got to fucking eat after that match because spooky bald Moxley shows up. And what do I fucking hear? What do I fucking hear? That goddamn guitar solo. I said, wait, whose
Yo,
music is that? I
Ace!
looked. Tanahashi, the ace of the universe. My mom's like, who's that? I said, you don't get it. That's Japanese John Cena right
The
there.
greatest Japanese wrestler of all time, maybe.
Finn Balor. You know what? Not even give
Did
this.
she
Not
just say
even gonna
Finn
give this
Balor?
time of day. No. He's on my screen right now, and I'm like, man, stop trying to re-fucking. Oh my god, here we go again. When you think you're
Anyway,
trying
what were we saying? Yeah, Tanahashi showed up. It's always good to see the ace. And not only that, but John Moxley, what are you doing? You're trying to recruit a little another member of the Death Riders. You're trying to go back to your young boy, huh? He's a grown man now. You haven't shown. Where's the milk, John? You've been gone all this fucking time. You didn't even bring no fucking cookies with the milk, bitch. You just coming over here being a deadbeat.
He's want to reap the benefits of it. It's like, oh yeah, I was the reason you're able to beat Pac.
It's like a basketball player's dad pulling up after leaving this nigga. Like, no, nigga, you don't get to show up at draft day.
It's like, do you know I'm the leader of Hontai? Kick rocks. That honestly, hey man, that would be a fun little gimmick on the road show. Hontai versus the Death Riders.
Not even just that, but like if we can, damn, this nigga Trick William just slapped the shit out of. God damn, what the fuck? Whoa. My fault. We keep getting distracted. It's gonna be interesting because I know now during the G1 backstage comments, a lot of that is gonna play into every loss, and even if he does show up back in the US with anything, if John shows up, if he's getting some tutelage, if he gets just some Death Rider training. Shota might need to become another bastard. He might become a shooter, an actual shooter.
We might have to run back the New Japan Cup final. Because how pissy would the young prince be if not only John Moxley is interfering in his business, but now he's interfering with his money, with his cash flow, with his gold drip.
I could see a B block final. Are they in the same block? I don't even have the block up anymore.
I think they are.
If we have a block final between Shooter and Callum, act like defeat Shooter and then actively after is being an asshole to Shooter, it's going to play in a lot to the Death Riders versus United Empire story because we talked about this. He's going into the G1 fucking injured. Like these, like bone, like hold on. What did he say? Disco-located shoulder, bone bruise, real delt, and tricep damaged. And he's still walking into a month-long tournament where you are actively wrestling every single day, if not every single day.
And Dave, I don't know if I told you how Callum got through the New Japan Cup. It was the most bullfuckery. He had the least amount of time wrestling the entire tournament and won the fucking tournament.
Because you can be a dickhead and win wrestling. Come on, Chris. It's that easy, man.
I was cheering for Armin nigga the whole time. I said, hey, wait a minute. I kind of want him to win.
You remind me of the time that Brock Lesnar won Money in the Bank when Mustafa Ali was on top of the ladder holding the fucking thing and then stopped and looked at the ramp when Brock came out and just waited.
Why didn't he just pull it off?
Right. That's professional wrestling, doing dumb shit.
No, that's sports entertainment.
Yeah. Are you not sports entertained?
Are you not sports entertained, Chris?
Hearing that, looking at my TV, seeing these two fucking dickheads on my screen for a #1 contender set for this goddamn Sammy title just makes me realize I do see what Dave says about Tekla. I get it. You know, with Tony Storm being on, who is like definitively my favorite women's wrestler of all time, I get it. And that match with Starlight Kid really proved that I should go and watch Stardom more. See how I seamlessly just got back
So
to talking about this shit?
before the pay-per-view, I was like, if I'm going to be a Tekla fan, I got to watch more matches outside of AEW. Let me find some. And I found like 3 Stardom matches. One was against Mina Shirakawa.
Oh.
One was against I forget. It was like 1 or 2 other ones, but every single one she had beef with Okada, the manager. Every single one. So I'm so glad I watched those because it gave me background. It was like, oh, they're just continuing the beef when she's fucking with Okada again.
She really does not like the opening graphic. If it didn't explain to you this match, it should explain to you Tekla's hate towards, because Tekla in kayfabe attacked or just because at this point it's starting to blend into reality. I'm starting to think Tekla is just the person, not the wrestler. Tekla got fired from Stardom for attacking the president, and then showed up in AEW. And then immediately started wrecking shit, and is now the champion. And then showed up again to Stardom to attack the fucking president. And this time threatened to shave his goddamn head. It's great. I love Tekla. Tekla is like heel work be damned. She is doing everything she needs to do. Flying to Japan just to attack the fucking president is insane to me. That's a 17-hour flight. You did that shit. I love it.
That's like when AJ flew to Mexico to fuck over Dom.
Oh my god.
I remember that shit so vividly. I was like, damn. That's a child.
Didn't LA Knight fly to like the UK to fuck somebody over at one point? I don't remember
Yes.
Didn't he flew like Saudi Arabia or some shit to fuck somebody? Somebody did something and flew to Saudi.
There was something where they were overseas and like our truth went to the wrong country.
He went to like
Yes.
Germany or some shit, I think.
I hate what they've done to that man.
Remember Ron Killings? Anybody remember Ron Killings?
I remember K Quick. That's what I remember.
Everybody remember when he was NWA champion and he was kind of taken serious. Anyway, Tekla's the best. I love this match. I told everyone give Tekla and Starlight their flowers. Both did.
You should.
It was a great match. I knew who was gonna win because, again, and like going back on heel work, Tekla, you ripped the mask off and then spit in it,
and then patted on during the press.
Then she wore it in Dynamite.
Wore it during.
Yeah, she had that shit on for like a couple days.
Personally, I wouldn't put on a hat I spit in, but
yeah, that's my first thought. I was like, oh, you spit in that, man. I hope you wipe it off.
Did you at least wipe it with a moist towelette? Like, knowing Tekla, probably not, but at the same time,
He said, "Hey, nigga, that's my spit. What am I scared of?"
That's the same logic.
That's just evil. She's like, yeah, I spit in it and I had it on because I'm evil. That's heel work.
And she's just and people keep talking about it on Twitter. Every time she puts on that mask, something takes over her. That mask is like the Green Goblin. She just turns into a different character when that shit goes on. It's like when a couple years ago when Kenta and Yoshihashi were having like a month-long beef over a fucking Yoshihashi's walking stick. This also, yes, I'm so serious. There was a month-long beef where Kenta and Yoshihashi were fighting over Yoshihashi's walking stick. The same thing happened with goddamn. I'm not even gonna try because I don't even know the names of the shit. I'm not gonna reference it. Good match.
We have fun here.
Great match. The mask is gonna be the mask. What's next?
Probably, and it's probably my highlight of the week. Not because of the match itself, because who gives a shit about these old niggas anymore? I want the dogs to have those belts. But it was Cope and Cage versus the dogs And yeah, good fun match. You know, there was some shenanigans as expected from Cope and Cage and the dogs. There was some shillelaghs. There was some cageisms. It was great. It was great.
But
But then the lights turned off. And we got swerved because it was Austin, Colton, Juice, and Ace. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they've been doing this shit. They were there. They had a little like meet and greet before.
but why would they be on stage? Why would all four of them be up there when you turn around and King fucking Switch? Oh my god, I screamed like a little fucking girl. I was so I like no return has hit as hard for me personally as King Switch returning with the man who kicked him out of New Japan Bullet Club, guns the fuck up, and hits that nigga with the one of the cleanest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Blade Runner. It's a I'm just
I
happy
don't
he's
think that
back.
moment would be as fucking cash money as it was without Walter Stewart and fucking Excalibur and fucking and Nigel and Tony, all of the motherfuckers on commentary from the it's the switchblade to Nigel
Marking
McGuinness
out.
legitimately screaming. Nigel is marking out like a fucking child. Oh, it just it all works. The crowd was just insane. It
because
was
it
a
wasn't
moment.
because it wasn't just a moment for the crowd, it was a moment for every wrestling fan in the venue, for the people backstage, for the people doing the ropes, to the people on commentary. Everybody was just happy to see Jay White. 14 long months of trolling,
449 days.
of you readies. Even when I was at the show in LA a couple months back, when I was at Revolution and I was with my friend, I saw someone with a sign that said, Jay White, please come home. And I talked to them and I said, me too, man. Me too. And we both just sat there and shook our heads. But when last week, when Jay White returned, oh man.
I'm legitimately getting emotional right now thinking about this because you guys got to remember, only time I've cried during an AEW pay per view, during a return, during anything. I didn't cry when Seth came back. I didn't cry when John Cena announced his retirement. I didn't even cry when he fucking retired. I didn't cry when AJ retired because like that match was ass. I cried for 45 minutes straight when Swerve Strickland came back. 45 minutes, that was an inconsolable mess. There's nothing topping that moment for me. But when the Switchblade returned, that shit hit something in my heart like crack cocaine. Because both of y'all know other way, when I first started watching AEW, I was like, fuck is this Jay White guy? Who is this? And he made me fall in love with him. His feud with like Hangman and Christian, and when they teamed up together to take on John Moxley. And the scene that runs rent free in my head was like, oh no, I love this man. Is when they're all there and Hangman walks off and I was like, at least you brought your black jacket so we're all matching. And I'm like, okay, yeah, he's the best. He's the best ever. And then I found the Bang Bang and I said, oh, these niggas are on crack. Who's this nigga named Juice Robinson? What do you mean he's fucking on Tony Storm? Huh? Billy Gunn got two
See,
kids, two of them.
It's go ahead, Dave. I'll let you
no,
go.
no, you just said Juice Robinson, and I thought, oh man, I remember him as C.J. Parker being like the fucking hippie with the sign,
Oh my
and then
god.
then I see him outside of WWE going, oh no, he's fucking fantastic. They were holding his ass back.
As someone who's been New Japan centric since like 2019, seeing Jay White, hating him, loving him, hating him again, re-loving him again, seeing him go out of injury because I was the first guy to sing his praises when he came to AEW. I was like, you guys don't even know. Jay White's one of the best. He's cold. And then he got injured and it hurt because I was just like for months, how are we supposed to experience this? Because every time we thought Jay White's about to win a title, Jay White's gonna do this, Jay White's gonna do that, injury, bad timing, wrestlers who are ahead of him because of storylines built. But now Jay White's back. He's solid. We can book this nigga to win shit. I don't care. Give it 6 months. Let him hold the AEW belt. Give me Ospreay versus Jay White.
I feel like because they're pretty similar, Jay White can fill that Adam Cole void because they seem like
Yes.
two very similar people.
Absolutely.
And you saw it on Dynamite, because I know we still got the card, but I just want to talk about the Jay White of it all. He was on Dynamite and Collision. Seeing that Bang Bang Gang intro for the first time with all of them there, give it
glorious.
to me, give it to me in my veins every fucking week. And you know what? Fuck it. Let them use the 50 Cent joint.
Pay the money. Just ask him. He probably will say yes. Tony.
You know how much litigation that nigga's in? He needs the money anyway.
Tony, he probably will say yes. Just do it. I'm trying to hear many men. Nigga, please. It's too cold, bro. The AW theme just don't hit the same without hearing 50 Cent just I need it. Just need it one time.
Need it. And now we got a new fucking thing with the crowd. I love this shit. That's just gas as fuck.
Oh, it's great.
But like he's great. He hasn't missed a step when he was on that mic. Crisp as fuck. That's still the same Grand Slam champions, man who single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden and the Tokyo Dome. That's the same man.
Brock's
He
on my screen.
is.
Gotta turn the TV.
I saw that. Yeah,
Turn it off. Go
it
to
was
YouTube.
it was a freeze frame of
Nope.
Brock and Oma.
Can't do that.
And then the next day, yesterday on Collision, oh my God, Bang Bang Gang and Cope versus STP. Thank you, Tony Khan. You're giving me what I'm asking you for.
Tony, this is the most after pay-per-view Dynamite I think we've ever had. It was so clear this was after a pay-per-view. Like, I love this shit. It was a good show. Everything happened that needed to happen. Briscoe facing MJF was hilarious. The fact that it opened to the goddamn show is great. It's sad because Briscoe's probably injured right now, as from like a report I saw, which
They said as much. They said we don't know how long when we gonna see Big Tom or Briscoe, but they said Willow's coming back soon.
and that's good. I'm okay with that. So we'll balance that. Conglomeration, we'll have that hole filled with Willow. Willow, please come back and win every title. I miss you, baby girl.
World title time for you to kick that Mercedes on their ass once again.
Oh my God, that's exactly what we need.
Once again.
What was the next match on this card? I don't remember what the next match on this card was.
I believe it was the match of the night.
Oh, I want to talk about this damn match so bad.
Yeah. It was Maya World versus Mercedes Moné in the first of the main events and the women's final of the Owens Hart tournament. Hot damn.
For two women who weren't even originally supposed to be in this tournament, hot damn.
Or in this main event.
Hot damn. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if people want to argue it in the comments of my videos. I don't care if you want to argue with me on a fucking DM. I'm not discussing this. This was the match of the goddamn night. This was the best match of the card. These two women went out there and legitimately had a book of a match. They had a rising action that led to a perfect fucking climax. It was insane. Every time I thought the match was over, they kept going. Every time I thought this match could not get better, it kept fucking going. Holy shit, Mercedes, Maya. I didn't even know who Maya was a couple weeks ago. I want her to win every belt. Mercedes just keeps... I'm so tired of people saying Mercedes Moné is not a top 5, top 3, top 2, top 1 women's wrestler of this fucking generation, of whatever argument we want to give. Mercedes Moné is a goddamn superstar.
She is God's gift to women's wrestling.
And she goes out there every time she has a pay-per-view match. I consistently go... match of the night, one of the best matches of the night. Every time she gets in that fucking ring, I have to keep singing her praise. And it doesn't get sad. It doesn't get tired. It's the best. I love seeing Mercedes go out there and prove the haters wrong. Prove that, yes, whether you want to call her Mercedes, whether you want to disrespectfully keep calling her Sasha, It don't matter. She's gonna go out there and show you why she can give your favorite wrestler a smooth 40 and 10 and 10, my nigga.
You will tap out to that fucking to that
You will
statement
you
making.
will
You just
take
will.
this bank statement. I'm sorry, bank statement is crazy. It's stuck in my head. What is it called now? Moneymaker. God
It
damn
is.
it.
I thought it was the bank statement.
Is it still bank statement? Okay.
Yeah, it's the
maker.
bank
Okay.
statement maker. Okay.
Okay, I felt so bad. God damn.
They all still sound cool as shit. So like, and you will get hit with all of them probably. She'll probably get to throw some variations on your ass.
I'm just glad she
Who
kept
knows?
the dollar bill gimmick, because no matter how you want to call her, it's still making money. It's still making dollar bills, still making that wallet fatter.
I genuinely, there was a point in the match where I genuinely thought Maya World was gonna tap Mercedes out with her own finisher, especially when she did like the Mercedes kick off the ropes into the. But hey, that's you used to stand that woman.
It's
She knows every trick in the book that you know because you learned it from her.
it's very clear that Maya had so much influence from Mercedes throughout the match that these women knew each other very well. It was very hard to call a winner, and I was like, okay, Monet's gonna win, but there were times where I was like, hold on, are we sure? Because it was too fucking close. Times where Monet's selling made me scared. I was sitting there holding my breath. No, nothing could have prepared me for how good this match was. I knew it was going to be good. Hot damn, did I not think this was going to be match of the night?
And as I say every time shit like this happens, that's because Texas produces the greatest wrestlers known to man. We just do. It's just in our blood. Whether it be the one, either side of the border, whether you talk about Mexico or Texas, all right there, that's us. So sorry. We got it
Hold
locked
on,
in
wait a
like
minute.
that.
Athena, AEW.
Because
Hold on.
Athena's from Dallas.
That's what. You imagine having two of the best fucking women's wrestlers of. God damn, come out of Texas. That shit's crazy. What the fuck is in the water?
Because even if we go to the derogatory Fed, you got Roxanne Perez over there.
Roxanne Perez came out of Texas too. Holy shit.
Inaugural Women's Ring of Honor champion.
At nine, how long? How she was like 20. She was 20, I think. Holy shit.
Shout out Texas. Shout out Texas.
Shout out Maya World. Shout out Mercedes Moné. Shout out these women. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer. Why did you not rate this yet? Who do you think you are, my nigga? Do you got a problem? Like, you do not
You gotta be taking this long only deciding whether to give this 6 or 7 stars. That's
That's
gonna be
the
the
only
holdup. That'll
fucking
be-
excuse I had, because I swear to God, if this nigga gives it a 4.5, I'm gonna have a very detailed video of the things I want to say about this nigga. Because there should be no reason that the only match with two black women doesn't have a rating yet, while everything else is rated. And you gave the main event 6 stars. I better see 7, my nigga. This better be the first. I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm not getting angry yet.
No, I won't. Because I'll say it. This better be the first 7-star women's match.
It better be, my nigga, because there should be no fucking reason it shouldn't already be rated 6.
Because there was a point in the match where Maya was doing bridging fall away slams the whole ring and threw Mercedes out that bitch.
And the crowd stood up in an ovation. Multiple times. These niggas stood up and went. Do you know how fucking great that is? For two black women?
Do you know the last time I saw that happen was also in an AEW ring, and it was Willow versus Mercedes Moné. When she won that belt, when she hit that Dr. Bomb, you would have thought the whole building flipped upside down.
It's
That was
hard.
a moment in time in history.
It's hard to say that like these wrestlers, these women's wrestlers are truly like they will be the highlights of these cards. Like even Texas, even All In Texas last year. When I watched that, it was the women's match was probably the best match on the card. I
Is
said
that
that.
Tony versus Mercedes?
Tony versus Mercedes was probably my women's match of the year. I remember watching that and going, "Oh my fucking god!"
They still got to live up to that Hollywood ending. That's still my favorite women's match ever.
We're probably not going to get that for a while, though. We have to
Oh, the
build
Hollywood
something.
ending is like that's in a league of its own.
We have to build something to that again, and I don't think we're going to do that for a while.
As long as Willow is in that place.
Willow is the death match. I love Willow so much that she can go from, hey, I can be in this men's match as well. I can be in this women's match. I can be a death match wrestler. I can be in Blood and Guts. God, I can't wait for Blood and Guts. Another theory, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah. I just figured it out, man. I figured the whole thing out.
Why did you
Because
just?
what was the previous greatest AEW women's match? It was that hardcore stat Willow match. What if we do that again for the world title? Hey, man, on a big old pay-per-view? Shit, fuck it. Matter of fact, put them bad bitches in a steel cage.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. See, I want Willow Nightingale to win the world title, but she has to win it off Chris Statlander. She has to. That makes the most sense to me because, like, yeah, she could win it off Tekla. That'd be fucking awesome. Of course, her winning it off Mercedes. Now that's cash money. But who's to say that Willow can't be a 2-time champion? We should give her all the belts.
Speaking of steel cage,
It was round. It was round.
There
It
should
was
be more
circular.
of those.
New fucking thing.
it was
There should be
circular.
more.
I was
Death's Door.
I was
Yes!
enjoying that. I didn't think a circle cage would be as exciting, but you know what? I was very happy to see something different. I'm always going to be happy to see something different. How do you make a circle cage? That's great. I love it. And it had space. You could walk on the outside. There was space
Oh,
for
and
it.
boy, did they.
Oh, and boy was there.
Oh, boy.
Was there stuff happening in this match.
Boy, was there space outside. Hot damn. Because this was like at what? 11? This was at 11 at night, probably.
It was late
For
when this match
It
happened.
was because the pay-per-view ended at like, no, it had to have been because the pay-per-view ended at like midnight. So it was like 10. This was like 10 o'clock, 9:30, somewhere around there. I knew this match was gonna be some bullshit when Team DC MJF came out with them fuck ass shirts. And I mean everybody had this shirt on.
Oh, but did Andrade have some shirts to show?
I almost bought that shirt.
We'll get to that.
Oh,
It's real?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, I need it. I'm buying that shirt. Oh, I'm buying that shirt. Oh, that's because it's gonna be great when Andrade wins the world title in San Antonio, Texas, and I have that shirt on.
if I'm to make a comment, because this match was great. I loved the bag spots. I thought that was the funniest part of the match. The Leo Rush bag. First, how the fuck did they get that little gremlin in a bag?
He's a small guy. I was a big bag.
How the fuck did they get him in that bag? How was he there the whole time?
So what I think would happen is that Roddy had a bag because remember he was swinging that bag at niggas at one point. I don't think Leo was in that bag at that point. I think when Roddy put the bag under the mat, could you see him do that? They pull out the bag that Leo is in, and then they do the spot.
I swear for a
Because when they're
second,
carrying out the bag, it takes like a couple of them to carry it, and Roddy was just carrying it by himself.
for a second, I really did think they had Leo in the bag for a while. I was like, are they just swinging Leo around, bro? Let that nigga live. But no, I had to rethink about it. I was like, okay, hold on. There was a moment where they probably flipped the bags. Okay. A lot of great shit happened in this match. Just the constant, just the fucking barbed wire Nintendo controller. Good God. I'm sure that was just, who comes up with this shit, man? I love wrestling.
Kyle O'Reilly getting the cartridge blown.
blowing
That
into
was
the
a-
cartridge.
Yes.
uh,
Almost choking him out with the cord. Yeah.
Oh my god, there was so much bullshit in this. The blue thunder bomb through the table.
with that
Oh
spot
my
looks so
god.
dangerous, but
The booby trapped bag. I forgot that Darby had put that up there until I saw the explosion. Go, what the fuck just happened? What was that?
Kevin Knight died. He died. They blew up my nigga. He got blew up by a bazooka.
He went flying.
Oh my god, off the top of the cage. That's hilarious.
And the second table didn't break, so I know that shit hurt.
Oh, I know he was sitting there going, "Oh." But my favorite part of the match, because I am an Andrade Glazer, the GOAT, the God, the equator, the sun, the moon, he gets to finally say, fuck this shit, rips the shirt off, and it says, fuck Don Callis, fuck MJF. Oh, the crowd pop was great. Oh my god, Andrade is a star. I'm so glad he's finally out of the Don Callis hell. He can go out there and finally start really going for he can start belt chasing for real.
How you know? I
How
love
you
that.
how
Oh
you
my
know?
god. The fact that Andrade turned heel because MJF wouldn't let him strip on pay-per-view is the greatest face turn in modern history. I love this shit. This shit is pro wrestling, bro. Not that sports entertainment bullshit.
Because you wouldn't let a man show the thighs. Oh, it's great. To this day, my favorite moment is just I love Andrade's like struggle to pull off the pants or pull off the shorts, and he just immediately says, "Nah, you're not gonna let me go get naked. Bet, fuck this." He the active choice to put the shirt on under everything and then wait for the right opportunity. Oh my god! Like just it's so great.
Which led to Team Briscoe getting the dub and Mark Briscoe getting a title shot, which he fucking fumbles.
It's okay. We knew he wasn't gonna win.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody thought it was going to be Kenny Omega and Mark Briscoe at Redemption.
Yes, because everybody wants to see that pay-per-view finish. Was this the second to last match?
Yes, it was. It was the second to last match because then we had. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dave, I want you to talk about this match first because me and MJ are probably going to fist fight because of this.
You know, I remember texting you, Cass, when I was because I had to watch it the next day, so I'm watching it at work, and I see Osprey come out with the mask, and I see the smoke coming out, and I'm like, I had just finished watching Mortal Kombat 2, so I incorrectly was like, is this motherfucker dressed as Smoke? And then Cass like, no, it's Bane. I was like, oh, of course, fucking course it is. Why the hell did I think it was Smoke? And then Swerve is Lobo. That I mean, I love the DC tie-in. I love the collab they're doing. The match itself was pure magic. It was spot after spot was insane. All of the near finishes, all of just the reversals, them doing their own finishers to each other. It was just pure, the whole thing, pure magic. That's all I can say about that. Cass, you look like you have a thought.
Correct. No, that's correct. That is the correct answer. This is one of the greatest wrestling matches I've ever seen in my life. It just was. It is my 1A and 1B favorite wrestlers of all time. I've I've DM'd Swerve. Swerve Strickland has put me on his story. I love that. Like I just said, like not even 10 minutes ago, when he showed up, jacked his shit, new intro, I cried for 45 minutes straight. But Will Ospreay is my favorite wrestler. I see myself in Swerve because that's a black man showing the absolute peak excellence of what it means to be a professional wrestler and a black man at the exact same time. And I love that. There was a moment in this match where I was on my knees just screaming at the TV because I needed something to happen. I needed an answer. when those two motherfuckers, he took off the armband, Swerve took off the glove. They said, "Hey man, shooter's gonna shoot. House call, hidden blade. Who gonna hit first?" I recorded that with my phone. It was like I was there with them because I've seen this. I've seen this journey as it's pertained to as it was that night. I watched Swerve lose the belt. I watched Osprey break his fucking neck and get jumped by the Death Riders. From that moment, there I was already locked in, but I was there with them as all this shit was happening. I saw Okada destroy his knee. I saw both of these motherfuckers come back from the brink of death to fight and claw. Not even just through the tournament, through the division. Both of them had to do what they did. Fucking Will went back to Japan and is a trios champion with United Empire. That still has to be resolved. This match was everything I needed to be and more. When that nigga Swerve said, "That's not enough," and hit a standing house call that turns Will inside out. And obviously the greatest moment in the match where Swerve hits the house call and Will just looks dead at Mox's eyes and just gets the fuck up and said, "Hey, I'm not your little bro anymore." The shit talking in the match. Oh my God, Swerve, you little bro the fuck out that man.
It didn't
You did.
like they traded like they cold cocked each other a couple of times, just right in the face.
Yeah. Shit wasn't sweet tonight. They wanted and did put everything into that ring. Swerve hit big pressure. We got a tiger driver. Like
When Osprey got the pin, the winning pin, and then collapsed, I'm like, that was real. That was 100% real. He's fucking exhausted.
he's done. He's gassed. He's out of there. But he fucking put everything into that ring, and so did Swerve. Like, do I think that Swerve went a little overboard with the blood? Yes, but that's Swerve Strickland.
Hold on. I liked this match. I did. I thought it was very good from the story aspect of Will Ospreay versus Swerve, of them two, their story of, hey, I'm your little bro. No, I'm not your little bro. Yeah, little nigga, you is my little bro. Nah, I'm not your little bro. And that continuing throughout this match. Because, like you said, there was a lot of insane spots. A fucking buckshot? Are we serious? Buckshot hidden
We
blade.
getting active.
That shit threw me off. To call back to one of your biggest ops and to use it against you, and the way Swerve's eyes looked when he saw that shit, he looked terrified when he saw.
Did you see when he kicked out though?
He looked so pissed. He was like, "My nigga, who do you think you are? The man who burned my house down? I gotta kill you."
That shit's still in his intro too.
And the fact that Swerve threw out, like, the fact that these two refused to lose because they weren't, not even because of fighting spirit. If you don't like the fighting spirit response, fuck it. They don't fucking want to lose to each other. They hate each other so much in that moment. They're brothers. They love each other. They've been through it. They talked to each other before this match even happened. I love you, but I'm going to kill you. Now, granted, I have my issues with this match. It's very long, unnecessarily long. There's a lot of moments where I think, did he need to kick out? No. And that's my opinion. Again, because I have seen long ass matches where I've been, can somebody just fucking win? But at the same time, with hindsight, this match is so good. This match is great. It's the second best match on the card, and I can't hate on it. It's so good. Swerve needs to stop doing the shit where he finds his artery and going, bet, and cutting it and bleeding so goddamn much, it's starting to make me uncomfortable when he bleeds. I don't know why every time I watch a Swerve match, he has to lose either a piece of his back, a part of his brain, a lot of fucking blood. It's uncomfortable. But it's a Swerve Osprey match. Someone was gonna bleed. And Osprey
getting hit with the house call, looking into Big Bro's eyes, and listen, man, if John Moxley gave me that look too, and if a bald man like John Moxley was giving me the look of, "Are you done?" Hell yeah, I'm gonna be off a bean. The fuck? Like, nigga, I don't feel that. He got hit immediately, looked over to Big Bro. Big Bro said, "Nah, take them ankle modulators off, my nigga. Go crazy." And then after all that, Big Bro gives you the patch and says, "You officially down with the gang?" Now, as an Empire affiliate, Osprey, who you feeling like, my nigga? I don't know who you feeling like. I don't know why you thought you could just create a faction and then dip on said faction when you, the man you were in 2020, was a dickhead because you think you better. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, my nigga, but you can't be on both sides. You can't be in two factions. That's gonna come up eventually. Ooh, I can't wait for Callum to start talking his big shit. I hope Callum come in here and bitches you, my nigga.
Oh, hey, this first G1, is he wrestling on the first night? Because if he's not, whatever night he is wrestling, that backstage commentary, oh, niggas are gonna get red for filth. He's gonna talk about Mox, Marina, Wheeler, Danny,
Because that's the
Will.
first time we're going to see him, and he's going to have an active conversation. Keep very close attention. If you don't watch New Japan and you don't want to keep up with the actual show, every day they post the backstage comments and they put subtitles. You need to keep up because we are going to see a lot of hot shit being talked, especially after Forbidden Door. Will Ospreay, you're about to get read to fucking filth. There might be a declaration about you, my nigga. the Empire affiliates, and not even just him. You got to think of all the Empire affiliates in this tournament. Hanare,
Yeah, the current tag team champions.
Great Okan, they might have some shit to say about you.
Because where are you at? You over here winning Owen Hart tournaments. Why aren't you out here
Defending
helping
the
defend
belt.
these belts? You know them little white boys gonna have a lot to say about you. You know JAY and Francesco will have a lot to say about your ass.
Francisco even posted a tweet and said, "What happened? Where's Big Bro?" You're breaking my heart. I can't see my empire fractured like this. I've said too much love. I've given too much love. I can't see this empire fall. We haven't even created a dynasty yet. Please. Wait. Osprey, you built this faction on dickheadism. Be a dickhead. You're in a faction of dickheads. 2 of them. What are you afraid of?
You're the only one. And you're the only one in both factions not acting on a dickheadery. That's crazy to me.
I love, and this had nothing to do with the match, but my favorite part of the entire ending was Daniel Garcia looking at Alex Windsor and Will Ospreay kissing and basically going, "Look at this dickhead, he likes girls and shit." Like, look at him kissing his wife over there. Like, what the fuck's wrong with him? Like, I love Daniel Garcia. He's such an asshole. Like, what the fuck? This guy's over here kissing his wife, like having a good time. Like,
Celebrating his crowning achievement. What a dickhead.
Like, why aren't you over here with the boys?
You're a champion.
Like, oh my god.
Sure, buddy. Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
And then when you wrestle Katsuyori Shibata on Ring of Honor, yeah, whatever.
1-2 step in the park, get jiggy. God. Great match. I as much as I want to give it, like, we have a fundamental disagreement. I don't think this is the best Swerve and Ospreay match of either man because, again,
No, I don't know why I did that. That was so rude. Oh, my bad, bro. That was like daggers.
Chris looks at me like, what? No, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna say the best. I think the best Will Ospreay match is pick any of his Shingo matches. I think they're one of his best matches. Pick any of them. I don't care. You want to pick 2019? I don't care. You want to pick the New Japan Cup final? I don't care. You want to pick Don Taku? I don't care, nigga. It's peak. It's the best of Will Ospreay. It's the best of this nigga giving his heart out. And it's the best Will Ospreay shit I've seen, my nigga. I don't care. 2019 best of the Super Junior final giving his heart out for this shit.
If y'all niggas can't see right now, I got my remote in my hand. The second that this podcast episode ends, I'm FaceTiming this fuck nigga, and we're watching one of these matches because he did all that on my and Dave podcast. Charged the battery in his own back.
No,
Okay.
I'm just
right.
constantly distracted by the giant Dodge Ram logo in the middle of this fucking WWE ring. And every middle turnbuckle has a yellow one. So like they really want you to know Dodge Ram is sponsoring this shit.
You don't want a Ram?
But-
I'm just listen, man. Don't get me wrong. I loved this match. It was the second best match on the card. It was still off of being Ospreay.
That's my favorite Ospreay, bro.
But
Cody
Ospreay
won. Fuck. Sorry.
Duh.
Well, say goodbye to that title. Say goodbye to the belt. You're not getting a first defense. What happened in NXT? One defense later, title belt's gone.
On Raw Monday. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're not wasting any time.
What? Wait, you said the match is on Raw on Monday?
Yeah.
1-2 stepping apart, get jiggy. 1-2 stepping apart, get jiggy.
No, you know what? No. I got this. Guys, check this out. Because what if Kevin Owens comes back on Monday? Oh yeah. See now everyone's not so mad now. What if Kevin Owens comes back and helps his buddy retain?
Cody also
Rhodes.
just kissed the Dodge Ram logo, which is so stupid.
Ram.
Man.
We all loved him a couple years ago. It's all hate now. It's all hate now. What can you say about Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland matches besides they're just gonna be 5-star classics? Will keeps going on pay-per-view and getting over 5 stars. I think he might be the most 5-star rated wrestler.
He is.
Dave loves.
He has the most 5 stars out of any wrestler because Dave Meltzer loves that man.
Now, get me wrong. Dave Meltzer isn't the fucking end-all, be-all of ratings.
No.
I won't give him, like, he's not that fucking important to where, like, oh, like, he's been doing it for years, yes. He is the, like, prototypical, this is how we rank matches guy. But, like, sometimes he ranks shits, and I'm like, like the women's matches. Dave, get off your high horse. Stop being sexist. Please, I love you. Stop being sexist sometimes. Where's the fucking rating, Dave? Where's the rating? I need it. I'm not gonna let him live until I see that rating.
And you shouldn't, because that was the match of the night, and like also a crowning achievement for AEW because, like you said, you didn't know who fucking Maya World was a couple of weeks ago. I, thankfully, got the privilege and honor of seeing her Marty Jannetty, her tag team partner, not Hyann. She was with a different black girl. I was like, oh, yeah, she was clearly the better wrestler. So, yeah, it's going to be great. And seeing her on Ring of Honor with Hyann in a tag team, seeing her kick out of the O-Face in that Survival of the Fittest match on Ring of Honor, which was fucking gas. Yeah, Maya World is a soon-to-be TBS champion, world champion, international, continental, united, fucking undisputed. Give her all the fucking belts. I don't give a shit. That girl is exactly what the women's division needs. And when Tony comes back and Willow comes back, they're gonna have to keep up with her.
Why are there not that many women's belts now that I think of it? Isn't there only like 3?
4.
4. Ring of Honor, my fault.
Ring of Honor Championship, the Ring of Honor women's TV championship. TBS, World, and the tags.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
It's
Unless I'm
really.
missing one. I don't think I am.
I was about to say, it really doesn't seem like that there's that many belts. And their women's division is deep.
Deep. I think that it would be fun if they had women's trio belts. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. Give it to.
Somebody was advocating for that recently, and that was maybe it was Osprey, but that was a good idea.
That'd be a great idea.
Speaking of Osprey in Japan, did you catch what that nigga said to Swerve after the match?
What did you say?
I think I could be wrong, but if I read that nigga's lips right and heard what I heard, he said you should come down to Japan with me. Now, I know I've been making all these what aboutisms for the upcoming events. Swerve in our Assassin Tag League run.
You give too much hope for Gato.
I do. I
You give
I don't
him
know this man
way
as well
too
as you
much
do.
hope. There's no way there's no way they're pulling away Osprey and Swerve for an entire month. They can't do that.
Yes, they can. They proved that they can. They legitimately proved that they can. Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, Kevin Knight, Leo Rush, Speedball Mike Bailey, Bandito, Mascara Dorada. Do I need to keep going? Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia.
He wants an AEW versus New Japan World Tag League. I would love that, man. Unfortunately, I don't have that much faith in Gato, especially after the last time he booked any kind of tag league. Who the fuck wanted Doki and fucking Show 7-0? I hate you. Ooh.
You know, maybe that now I'm a New Japan fan, I can put enough like desperation and copium out into the world where like it may not all happen, but maybe we might start getting better stuff.
As long as you believe in it, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna.
Hey man, Shooter won that belt.
And I didn't believe he was gonna do it.
And I said that on some offhanded shit too.
Why isn't Andrade in the G1? Why isn't Andrade in the G1?
Because he's reforming LFI. That's why.
Somebody's got to believe in it. Somebody will.
It's got to be me. Because literally, no, I've heard no one else have this thought process, and that makes me sad because it's like, hey, do y'all not y'all are the fuck ice company? Remember?
Hey man, as much as I want to have hope, hold on. Did they actually give something about Maya World? I think somebody put a report. Let me see. Maya World.
Oh,
Let me see, because somebody posted something a second ago, and I want to know if we're actually getting any information. Because it's very confused. I'm still confused as to why it's not been rated yet. Given the difference in reaction between those live and watching it on TV, it's probably better for me to watch this match on TV before rating it. But aside from hiccups, World did a fantastic job, particularly late in such a... Dave, you saying a lot, but you not saying a lot, my nigga.
why are you placating the chuds? Why do y'all do that? It's not cool.
I don't think Dave
Just
is going to
give
give
the-
it 5. I don't think he's going to give it 5.
You can't have shit nice.
Just wait. Give it about 2 days, and you're just going to see me on a video screaming my heart out.
Meltzer!
I give it about 3 days. I give it 3 days.
3 days. Man, I feel like this is the perfect time to talk about the highlights of the week. Because Dave Meltzer is going to make everyone mad. So, Dave, what was your highlight of the week? And I swear, if it's Tekla, I might have to buy some merch. Because, goddamn. That's fair. I can't even be mad at that at this point. She fucking showed the fuck out. That's like the nastiest stomp I've seen somebody hit. Like, that had some oomph behind it.
No, I'm going to go random because this is like the thing that shocked me the most, mostly because I forgot what was up there, was that fucking explosion and Kevin Knight falling off the cage.
Dude, that's a moment. That is a moment in time that people will remember.
If I had to give my moment of the week, like I said earlier, because it was so goddamn funny, Daniel Garcia laughing at Osprey for having a wife and trying to like tell the Death Riders, "Look at this fucking loser." That's so funny. That's peak Daniel Garcia right there. I love that man. Don't ever change, Daniel, please.
Mine, without a doubt, without a question, all the Jay White shit that's happened this week. I have not stopped thinking about the entrance, the return itself, just the match he had against STP, the fact that we're getting the Bang Bang Gang versus the Dogs and the Death Riders. That they're doing my dog justice finally. I've already gushed enough about Swerve and Osprey. So yeah, Jay White's taking my highlight of the week, and that probably is not going to change for a little bit because, goddamn, the Switchblade's back. We really did it. We really did it, guys. 449 days later.
We did it, guys. We prayed for it and it happened. It's funny because I still remember Chris texting me right before the show. I feel it. He's coming back. No, he's not. Immediate fucking. Oh, the feeling's back, man.
Yeah, I had to call MJ during the pay-per-view and like, where's my fucking apology?
I was just like, man, I'm gonna call you back. Words, feelings. It's been a great week of
Cannot
wrestling.
describe. Oh, it truly has. Because I thought Sammy winning the title was gonna be like I was like, ah man, this is gonna be hard to beat.
Shout out to TNA. Shout out TNA. I really thought the 4 was what it was. TNA. You said GCW. I went, oh, okay. I guess they had a show this weekend. I didn't know. God,
Yeah, shout out TNA. They just lost Mike Santana, I think.
they lost a lot of people this week. Shout out my nigga TNA.
Hey man, I can't wait to see Leo Rush in WWE, I guess. I mean, not Leo Rush, Leon Slater.
Oh, my fault. I got scared.
Fuck no. Hell no. Leo
Keep
Rush
my
is
demon
doing
in the
great.
demon company.
Where the sickos be at.
Oh my god.
What, you don't like when he was managing Bobby Lashley and going, Lashley.
Why'd you have to remind me? Ew. Yeah.
Phenomenal talker though, but still.
Which I don't even know because I've only seen him as in Crew and then as the Blackheart. So I didn't even know that nigga had Mike
you
skills.
didn't have to see Leo Rush, bald headed and all, go out there and be a mouthpiece for Bobby Lashley in a feud against Finn Balor. My God. Yes. Yes. Your face is the exact. And how long do you think this final match between Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley went on at a WrestleMania card? How long do you think they got minutes wise?
8.
Huh! I wish. More like 3 to 5. It was the demon. The demon. Because we can't have shit. Mind you, the pay-per-view went like 8 hours. This was 2019. WWE was in the shitter. Great way to end. Great way to end it with Chris pissed. 8-hour show. 8-hour WrestleMania. I swear to God. Longest WrestleMania of all time. 8 hours. Michael Cole had no voice and Becky Lynch won at fucking, 2 in the morning? 1 in the morning? Good God. That show started at like 4.
Which WrestleMania was this?
WrestleMania. Oh my God. I don't know the name. I don't know the number. It was New York. It was right before Pandemic Mania.
Was it 35 35?
Yeah, 35. It was 35.
Because I was at that one.
Wait, no. Was it 35? I think it was 35. Was it in New York?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
like whichever one was in New York, I think was 35.
I
was at
believe
that one.
so. Yeah, so you had to deal with the transit crisis. Good God. How was walking?
Oh man, so my uncle opted to drive, and he didn't have like so at the time before he got laser surgery on his eyes, he didn't have good eyesight at night. So mind you, I was born in New York City, grew up in New Jersey, never learned to drive anywhere but Florida. Florida is like a piece of cake to drive in compared to the rest of the country, which is a fucking nightmare. So he's like, by the way, you're going to drive us home. And I'm like, are you talking like this is like the Jersey Turnpike? And like shit I'm unfamiliar with. So like the whole pay-per-view in the back of my mind, I was stressed about that. Like, I don't want to fucking drive home.
He had you on the.
I think it was I don't know my sense of direction very well, but I'm pretty sure it was a Jersey Turnpike from Jersey to Queens.
Oh, nah, this nigga had you on the. That's crazy. With them drivers? Nah.
Luckily, because it was like 2 a.m, it was actually not bad traffic, and he took over once we hit Queens. But I was just like the whole time just clutching the wheel for dear life, like, am I going too slow?
The funniest part is Chris's reaction the whole time where he's just sitting here looking. He looks so angry when I said 8 hours.
I have real tears in my eyes. Like I have real like I
8 hours of pay-per-view. I watched this shit. I was frustrated. It was long and unnecessary. I couldn't imagine having to sit through it. My God.
You're telling me that the WWE had an 8-hour long pay-per-view.
WrestleMania.
And they gave WrestleMania. I forgot. Yeah. And they gave Finn Balor, arguably the greatest Irish wrestler of all time. And at this point in 2019, this nigga was at the peak of his abilities, probably. And you tell me you gave that nigga less than.
If it makes you feel any better, this was right before he went on his NXT Renaissance run. So I will give it this. At least he went to NXT and redid the realest of real niggas. I'll give him that.
This is the same pay-per-view that Seth Rollins squashed Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston won the title. So I mean,
this was also right before they immediately started ruining everything WWE. Like this is right at the point where AEW was starting and everybody was like, sell the company, basically. This was literally the last like decent WWE pay-per-view before we was like in the like really shitty 2020, barely getting a good 2020 to 2024, and then where we are now. And me and Dave have been here for a while. We've seen this shit through. We've been here since the Shield days. We've dealt with this bullshit.
I guess it's my turn now.
Welcome to the shitter, son.
Man, I still remember where I was watching Kofi lose the title to Brock Lesnar. I saw the time left on the show. It's like there's only 8 fucking minutes left, and they haven't even done the main event yet. What are they going to do to Kofi? Oh my god! And then they killed him.
I remember exactly where I was. Oh my god! I was at home. I was chilling. I was legitimately like, okay, it's the first night on Fox. Nothing crazy can happen, right? Right? This nigga caught Kofi. And they moved so fast. They had to get this nigga off the screen so fast. I think Cain Velasquez was out there legitimately 2 minutes after the nigga won the title. Just for a 3-minute BS ass match. Truly, WWE was in the shitter. Like, mind you, this was the same time they was throwing dog food on Roman. The big pup. Oh God, I don't miss those days. That they started COVID. WWE started COVID. WWE started COVID, man. That's all I can say. You niggas caused it. You niggas created it. You niggas did it with throwing dog food on Roman Reigns. I just want to know what the fuck.
The inciting incident was having the Fiend lose in Hell in a Cell, and then it was all downhill from there.
What were
Yeah,
the niggas thinking?
I had tickets to go to that Mania in Tampa, and then COVID hit, and they canceled it to move it in, in that performance center. And they give you like a choice whether you want your money back or a voucher or something for the next time because they were going to try it again. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to have my money back. I don't want to do this shit.
It's the fact that people legitimately were like, ah, damn, COVID mania sucked. Oh my God. It was so bad. Jesus, I tried to watch and I had to turn that shit off. Niggas wrestling in nothing. At least in Japan during COVID, when I had to watch clap crowd wrestling, at least these niggas could do this. You know what they was doing in the fucking, these niggas was wrestling to silence. Quiet. You can hear these niggas actively talking during the match, calling spots. And I gotta take this shit serious when I can hear the commentators talking in the background?
Montez Ford yelling WrestleMania and then doing a tope onto nobody to the floor.
Triple H on commentary killed me. I didn't know what at the time I was like, oh, this is terrible. This is fucking awful. Turn this shit off. Everybody was just like, what do we do? Like we've never been through a pandemic before. Hasn't been a pandemic since 1920. Since influenza. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't think I would have been able to stay. I don't think I would be able to hold on like y'all.
Gang, it was so hard. There were times where I was actively choosing to get on GTA and WWE 2K19 over watching wrestling.
I was relying
I think
on
I would have
Simon
started
Miller.
watching TNA.
Simon Miller, oh my God, every YouTube personality was trying their damnedest to keep it up too. Like nobody knew what to do. Even like YouTubers were trying, TikTokers, niggas was just doing anything.
I was working from home and then I was unemployed for a bit. So my morning routine was always What Culture Wrestling because I missed so much the night before. So I'm like, let me look at this recap. Let me see what they have to say about this.
Oh man, the What Culture Pro Day. Oh, I missed What Culture when they was popping off, making videos every single day. Like, cause that's all we could do. Niggas could sit in front of a computer, watch what we could watch. Man, I was playing video games like 23 hours of the day. And I was a senior in high school. Like, that shit sucked.
Damn.
That shit sucked in college. Like, I had college during COVID too. I hated that shit.
Dude, I turned 35 during the peak of COVID. It's like, wow, this is the weirdest birthday.
I lucked out because my mom was at her boyfriend's house because I think she just had surgery, so they didn't want to like move her too much. And my partner at the time, my best friend, and my partner's brother, we were all kicking it at my apartment. We were having the best time ever.
See, I was stuck with my parents. I was having the worst time ever.
No man, I lucked the fuck out. Had just niggas with me, and I think I was just. But I hadn't started watching wrestling yet, so we were just. There was no bad times over there, well, other than the pandemic. But we was just vibing out. No shitty wrestling. No weird tribalism. That's all gone now.
Shit, that's when I joined TikTok and I got my first lightsaber. I was just swinging that shit around outside.
And now look where we are now.
Talking about
niggas thinking that Will Ospreay can't wrestle. Niggas thinking that Roman Reigns is the top draw because he moves merch. Yeah.
OTC.
Maybe there's never a really good time.
OTC 1 is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, but you know what? I'm gonna let them niggas have it. I want to thank y'all again for bringing me on. I always love talking about y'all with y'all with Wrestling Dog. It's just fun. it's it's it feels like I'm starting to put more of a seat into this seat that I've got myself on. Again, we got G1 coming up, so there's so much shit to talk about.
Oh yeah. That first G1 that you stream, I will be there to co-host because I need to see this through not through your eyes, but with your eyes because I'm not gonna know shit. I'm gonna know the people, but I'm not gonna know what to expect when this shit happens. So I'm scared. The way you're hyping this shit up is making me think that somebody's gonna like die.
The G1 is a legitimate month-long grueling. It's called the hardest tournament in wrestling, and they don't say that for nothing. Trainers tape will be. You're gonna start noticing by each match, more wrestlers will have more tape on their body. There's going to be a lot more like suction cup therapy, a lot more like bruises. You're going to actively pay attention to the wrestlers at the start of the night. And by the end, you're going to realize, God damn, they look like they've been through hell. The G1 is an accomplishment. It is a true test to how good of a wrestler, how much stamina you have. It's strong style for a month. No break. Barely any rest, traveling constantly, show to show, prefecture to prefecture.
No AC.
No AC during Japanese summer.
Cass, you got to send me your login for New Japan because I will watch that.
Awesome. Hell yeah. I will. I will.
I gotta go.
That's no question.
I gotta go make dinner because it's 7 and you boys hungry. I appreciate y'all once again for letting me on. It's
No
been
problem.
lovely.
And that's gonna be it then. See you guys next time.
Y'all have a good one.
It's a sandbox.